Hello everyone, it's Jay, and tonight I'm going to be showing you a cool few tricks that I've figured out about the Rayven. Now, I've already done a mod guide on the Rayven, but I really wanted to show you some things that I figured out, because right here, I had, it wasn't working for some reason, and I realized that the tape had really come undone in here, so I had to go open it up and retape it so that, to tape the button down so that it would not, so that it would fire. So as I was in here, I realized that this whole setup, I mean, while it's pretty nice and everything's all on one side, this thing right here, this little spring goes in here. And see, I didn't really like the feel of that. I thought that it felt very, the trigger pull was not nice at all. So what I've done is I've gone in and I've stretched out a spring from I think it's from a Firefly. It's pretty long, and I've looped it around this little button here. I'm gonna focus real quick on there. Come on, there we go. My nice expensive camera and it can't focus. So what I've done is I've used my handy dandy Leatherman to saw out a part of the support that's right in there, so that I could loop the spring through here, and with a larger head screw, I've switched out the screw and screwed that into there. And so it's a bit of a harder trigger pull, and I had some problems. I tried some different springs, but they bunched up too much and they didn't push this back all the way, so I ended up having to do that, and it doesn't look the best, but everything seems to fit in nicely. So that works really well. And if you'll notice right here, the other thing that I've really done, come on, is this thing right here. So I've taken, there's a little safety piece, which is this thing right here, and there was a spring inside that, and that went behind this. Now, I took this off, and at first I tried to put a trigger catch spring back here. I tried sawing some things. I ended up hurting myself. I had to get a band-aid. Be very careful. So, but what I ended up doing is I took that trigger catch spring and I just put it right in here, and it fit perfectly. So now I don't need the safety catch in there, but I can still, it still pops it forward. So I'm going to go ahead and put this together and show you what it looks like and how it fires. Okay, so here we have a lovely view of my closet, and here we have the modified Rayven. So I'm going to, I think I only had 2 rounds in there. So the trigger system works very well. I'm very pleased with it. It's much smoother. It's a little bit more difficult, but difficult to pull, I mean, but it's much smoother, and it's not all when you pull it back. So yeah, have fun, mod at your own risk, be safe, enjoy. Okay, so the one thing I want to say about this is my roommate's been complaining about it. He doesn't really like the mod. I love it. It's a much cleaner trigger pull, but it is heavier. It's a heavier trigger pull. It is a slower rate of fire, which I think is good because it gives you the time to conserve some ammo, maybe not waste a few shots. So you just have to be careful. There is the potential for jams because it's not the stock components. I've, kind of jerry-rigged it myself, so it's really up to you whether you want to use this mod or not. I love it. My roommate hates it. He just threw a dart at me. But to each their own. I love it. Thank you for watching.